Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? Tis Sunday, and it's extremely snowy out here today. What's up, Junie? Art Nerd, Cindy? What's going on, Hex Benjamin? How are we feeling today? I like the shirt, thank you. This was a Monster Cat freebie. Red is your color? I'll take it. I joined Monster Cat for the swag. Something like that. Yo, what's up, Will? Or Balkan Bump, sorry. I doxed you. Yeah, not sure that I have any specific plans for today. Gonna focus on album material, but if we get a little sidetracked, that's okay too. That's William to you. How's Baby and Link? Oh, they're doing great. They're currently napping on the couch. It was a little bit of a cleaning day this morning. We have all these blankets and covers and things that the cats love sleeping on, and gotta clean them routinely, obviously. And sometimes, for some reason, they really love fresh blankets. I mean, I get it, because that feeling of having fresh bed sheets is something special. I don't know why they feel so much better when they're clean. So no baby? No baby. Actually, do I owe someone a baby redeem from Friday? Or am I tripping? Yes, you owe a baby redeem? Okay. Oh, to you? Alright. Already, you seem to have some strong feelings about this. Okay. Well, before we get too deep into working on a song or anything like that, I'll go grab Baby. And already you happen to be here. I have a feeling, you didn't happen to tune in specifically for Baby, did you? Thanks for the reminder, throwing the sheets in the wash. Nice, yeah. I'm glad I can remind you of your chores. Hold on, let me grab Baby. What's up, Quentin? Here he is. Ow, 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 ow. Buddy. Ow. He's a little sleepy. But he's here. And he's off exploring somewhere. Baby, come here. Baby, hey. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep him in front of the camera. He's always so curious about the studio. Baby, come here. Hey, come on. You want to say hi? People want to say hi. Come here. He's not into it. He's so cute though. Oh my goodness, it's like triggering the cuteness aggression in me. You just want to squeeze him? Why does it look like I'm holding a cat weapon right now? All right. Enough games. I'll let him hang out in here for a little bit. But yeah, all right. Actually, I do have an idea of one thing I'd like to work on today. Which would be a palette cleanser. I got some help. People recorded some cool stuff for that, so why don't we check that project file out? It could be fun. Let's see. Give you guys the lay of the land. Show you what's going on in this project file at the moment. But I think y'all know Rafa. He's been in the stream a few times, or many times. But some of his friends ended up recording. A drummer and a sax player ended up recording some stuff for Palette Cleanser. And I started kind of like chopping up some of the recordings. I don't normally work with much acoustic stuff, like maybe a little bit of my own vocals, that kind of thing. But yeah, it was really fun to like remotely work with other musicians like that. So let me take a look and see where things are at the moment. So obviously some cool stuff going on right now. It's kind of a mixture between, well, obviously the sax is new, but there's a lot of different takes that are currently kind of being spliced together. So that's one challenge at the moment. Another thing is that I was kind of trying to find a better balance between some of the new drum recordings and the original, because there's some preferences I had in terms of some of the just some of the sound in the original like cone sound drum loop that I was using, kind of combining that with the new acoustic take. It's kind of I don't think it's really working too well right now, but we'll figure it out. And then another thing is I'm still trying to figure out how to, like, where to bring in my solo. So like right now I have this thought that like the sax maybe could end. There's like this riff that the sax player doubled of mine in the solo, and I thought it could be a cool way to create like an entrance for my own solo. And I could solo here. I do still have a ton of latency here right now, so maybe let's get rid of the Pro L for the time being. I don't think it's that important. We can just get an Ableton limiter in here instead. It's just going to be a lot of fun to jam on. I don't think that for the final I'm going to have some kind of like 5-minute long solo, but I don't know. I could see myself at a live show wanting to extend this section quite a lot and just ripping for a while. But anyways, okay, so let's see. This is kind of a weird one because it's definitely going to end up being more of an interlude. Just kind of like living up to its name, I think. The palette cleanser. I really like this melody. I think I'm going to use this as like a hook to get back into the chorus. So let me try to create a rough arrangement here for the full thing. Whoops. So let's add, I don't know, let's do like 32 measures here. Baby's looking out the window right now. It really cracks me up when cats, when they're kind of standing. They're on their 2 feet, their little paws. It's just, I don't know. Such curious, funny little creatures. All right. Okay. Yo, what's up, Junie? You had a question for me? At Haywyre, could you either decrease the Ableton volume or increase the mic volume? Music is much louder than the voice. Interesting. Let me take a look at my console. I could turn up my voice a little bit. Let's see. I really gotta read through the manual for this limiter. I think for the time being, I'll just go like this. Let me know. I think I'm just gonna increase it by like a couple dB. Hope that that's all right. Mostly to learn the previous message, but I'll ask, how are you? Healthy? Energized? I definitely healthy, physically. I think mentally right now, I know not everyone in this that attends the stream here is necessarily in the US, but definitely feeling very concerned about what's happening in our country right now. And there's like there's a word I learned recently called I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. I think it's anomi, something like that. But it's kind of like this feeling of helplessness that comes with societal collapse. You know, and that sounds quite dramatic, but you know, with how things are developing, it's kind of hard to over what's the word I'm looking for? It's hard to blow what's happening right now in the US out of proportion. And it's really, yeah, there's a lot of thoughts and feelings I have on it. I try not to focus on that too much on stream, because like that's not what I'm here for, but we're all humans, you know, we're all living on this planet together. A lot of us share this, you know, this space, this time together. And like, you know, there comes a point where you know, it's difficult not to talk about. I mean, it just comes from caring about you know, the yeah, anyways, I don't want to go on too big of a tangent here, but yeah, so I'm feeling a bit concerned, and that's probably putting it lightly. It's not really much of a take. I honestly, it is, you know, I don't know. I've never been very political with Haywyre, and yeah. But at the end of the day, I am a human being first and foremost. You know, I am a musician, and obviously I am Haywyre. But like before any of those things, I'm a human, and I care about how other people are treated, and checks and balances, and yeah. Anyways, another reason why I don't talk about politics is because I genuinely am not a. I don't think I'm some kind of like leading authority or anything like that. So I don't like to do talking in that regard. But obviously, I have my opinions and I have my thoughts, and some of them, I have some very strong opinions that I feel are like irrefutable with what's going on right now. But yeah, let's not focus on that too much at the moment. I do respect the hell out of everyone in Minneapolis that's, you know, out there protesting safely and negative degree weather. It's crazy. And that takes some major balls to be out there, making your voice heard, videotaping everything that you're seeing and that you're doing. I have some friends. I went to school in Minneapolis, so it's a city that actually I have a history with, a connection to, and I have some friends that are out there and that have been out there protesting, and it affects me to think about their safety, and yeah, just like it's just terrible, man. It's really, really awful. So yeah. Anyways, it can be hard to think about something that feels relatively trivial in comparison, like making music at a time like this. So, I guess a part of me feels like I have to be able to talk about these things, um, whether it feels appropriate or not. At this point, I think there's no inappropriate time to be talking about something like this. Not with where things are at right now. Okay, so after the chorus here, I think this is probably where I'm gonna end up introducing the little horn solo. What is going on here? You thought it was Ellis? I am Ellis, actually. So, like, definitely the drums are one of my concerns because I need to spend some time doing some really detailed multi-band compression. And I really think I want to find a way to combine the live takes with this cone sound thing. You're an artist, and an artist is human. You're allowed to have a reaction to these things because these are things that none of us have ever had to deal with before. I understand very much the idea of feeling hesitant to speak openly, but how you feel when you're maintaining an artist project at the same time you're doing great. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think that I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little bit emotional, like, cause yeah, I don't know, it's fucked up. I forgot Baby is in here. I gotta take him out of here. He's in the adult room right now. Baby. Look at him. He's just like hanging out by the by the neon sign. I don't know if y'all can see him over there. Come here, buddy. All right. Say bye to the chat. I'll spare you what I envision is in the adult room. No, I meant that as in like the adult room, as in we're talking about some serious shit in here. I gotta spare the little babies' eyes and ears of these serious topics. Okay, so for the time being, let me just duplicate this. Let's say, how many measures is this? Okay, so one of these is 8. So 32 seems like a lot of soloing. So let's cut down this section by a good chunk here. Also don't really know. I don't have a process for working with recordings really like this quite yet. So I think what I'm probably going to do is just try to first find some kind of structure that works, and then I'll go examine some of the other takes later on and try to find where it feels more natural to have certain drum takes and things that I might not be using currently in this version. But it'd be fun to maybe like do a little bit of, try to record a little bit of soloing here. Yeah, so let's label this synth solo here. All right, and then maybe let's throw something else here for the sax solo. Baby's too young to understand adult conversations. Yes. I mean, what do people say cats are equivalent to, like the intelligence of like a 2-year-old or something like that? I mean, I'm not saying that as if he would be able to understand what we're talking about in a few years or something like that. But honestly, though, it's I do think having pets is a great precursor to like, you know, having a family, starting your own family. It just gets you thinking more about you know, taking care of another little bean, but it also like I think, okay, this is kind of a random little tangent here, but you know, when I send tracks for feedback to other producers that I'm friends with, there aren't many producers I send my music to, but when I send them my tracks and I listen to their feedback, I always have to like filter what they're telling me through a certain lens, right? Like one person may be a little bit more pop leaning and will want more interesting songwriting stuff. One person might be a drummer and will want things to be more interesting rhythmically. And I think that's one thing that having the kitties has really opened my eyes to, is like trying really hard to like empathize with the fact that, you know, obviously these are living beings that just don't have the ability. They're really smart in a lot of ways, but they're really dumb in other ways. You got to like be careful. Like I don't know, if your cat happens to, I don't know, like pee on your carpet or something, you know, the way you respond to those things is really important, because they won't understand. Like if you get angry and yell at them or something, it's not like they'll just associate like that action necessarily with your reaction necessarily. They might just be like, oh my God, this man's crazy. He's yelling at me. And then they might just be afraid of you. And you know, you got to be gentle and patient, and like I think it's always better to I guess lead with like providing like positive reinforcement alternatives, right? Like where you try to get them to maybe behave a little bit better by doing like little treats, or I don't know, just like being present with them. Honestly, I think most cats are very simple. Like you just give them a lot of love and spend time with them and feed them and clean their litters, and it's like they just hang out and chill. So that's a way in which they're obviously, yeah. It's hard to compare it with potentially having a kid, of course, but it at least gets you like thinking about these things. You're like, oh yeah. But yeah, obviously totally different ball game. Okay, why am I talking about having babies and taking care of cats? What's going on? Okay, let me switch to the jam cam. Wait, I didn't copy over everything for some reason. Damn it. Here we go. Cool. Let me try that solo one more time. I think I need to practice what it might feel like going into the chorus or the head again. So let's take a look at that. I think that'll be a nice way to end it. Just like that little the sax riffing. I think the structure feels pretty good, actually. Can you guys let me know if the ratio volume-wise between my voice and the audio seems a little bit better now? Okay, don't hate me, Rafa. I know you did some processing here, which I won't be able to do much with, unfortunately, because I don't have a few of these effects. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of detailed work. But I like the arrangement at the moment. I think it feels good to have like the head, a couple solos smushed in between. It's gonna feel like a good way to create some variety on the album. So let me see if I can get a solo take to use here for the time being. It might help for me to listen to a version that is like a full sketch of the whole thing. So let's start it from here, from the sax solo, and then hit record and see what I can come up with. Ooh, I'll definitely check it out, Rafa. Solo very much, so let's give it another shot. Fingers keep slipping and sliding on this keyboard. that was a bit better, I think, but still not quite it. Let's do like one more take here, and then I might call it on this for the time being. Okay, let's do it one more time. I didn't like any of the solos that I did there. So let's just scrap it for now and just leave it empty. I think it's better that way for the time being. But okay, let's save this. I think we got a follow. What's up? It's Fluffy Spaces. Thanks for the follow. And let's move on over to something else on the album, I think. Let's take a look at the playlist. Yo, this gas makes me so sad you haven't done a sketch in a while. I've been thinking about getting back into those, but first I need to feel really good about where the album's at. I don't really want to get back into doing sketches regularly, like in terms of like, filming them and posting them and all that. I want to get back into that, but first I need to really wrap up this album. Okay, so Fortune is sounding pretty good, I think. Pretty happy with how that's coming along. Take a listen to Make Believe maybe briefly, or maybe something I haven't worked on in a while. Switch it up a little bit. Let's see. What the hell is this song? Oh, right, the funky thing. How's Keep It Moving sounding? I think Keep It Moving is a bit further along than some of the other songs, so I'm going to leave that for the time being. Yeah. Could be cool to work on Euphoria, maybe. Or Fade Away. What the hell is Fade Away sounding like right now? I feel like I have no idea how that track is sounding. This is definitely an old version, so why don't we try to find that project file? Where is it? We got a new follower. Yo. Saxo, thank you for the follow. Am I tripping? Where's Fade Away? At first. Oh, wait. I think it's Fade Away. Or I need a second to find this project file, I guess. I don't know. November 6th. I've definitely worked on it since then. August. Bro, where? None of this looks right. January 4th. That might be the most recent. Yeah, this looks like it's right. All right. Let's load that project file up. See what we're working with. Oh, right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me, never again know who I am. Things that I can't change, so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Okay, I think I was having some problems with deciding what to do with the drop, right? Yeah, I'm just having a little bit of an identity crisis. So I definitely think I want some bigger chords than what I was doing here to start with. So might be a good starting point. Let's just delete this and bust out that prog chord preset that I've been using quite a bit recently. I really like that thing for like a starting point. Really dreamy, really wide, kind of saw-like chords. Wait, what is going on here? Oh, I already have a version of these. Where's that chorus? I have come, things that I can't change. So we never fade away. It won't bother me, cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, cause I have come to terms with things I can change. I mean, I think there's so many different directions this could go. So
even as I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I've come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can change. So even as I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I've come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can change. Things that I can't 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 change.
Let's try it. That like really simple little syncopated thing.
I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't.
It's kind of a really safe starting point. Just use this as a rough little foundation here.
Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Change. Things that I can't change.
We could just match the low end to that rhythm for now.
Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't.
Might be cool to create some kind of like Joker Tron like sliding melodic bass thing. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of OTT up in here.
I have come to terms with things I could change, things that I can't change.
I've always loved that kind of like a sliding sound and basses. It almost sounds like scratching a little bit. Would be kind of cool to have some vibrato that activates as the note goes higher. So let's see. I think it's this one. Maybe not note based actually. Let's switch back to mod wheel.
Change things that I can't change.
I don't hate it. I'm not really crazy about this direction, but
Things that I can't change.
I'm considering doing like an A-B kind of thing instead of continuing this.
Change things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
Kind of want a little bit more control over the high end, I think. Let's see. Let's grab this auto filter. This isn't like a great solution, but could work for now. Whoops. There we go. Yo, Golden Hour, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it. Think you should add more cowbell. I also wanted to bring up that I watched the Forza Horizon 6 gameplay trailer, and I was appalled to hear your song over it. This might be a mainstream time for you, dude. I appreciate it. Hey, it's always cool when opportunities like that come about. I have been in the industry long enough to know that it takes a lot more than a good sync usually to change a career trajectory significantly. But either way, it's a really cool opportunity, and it's nice to see people so excited about it.
Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
I want to try a different approach to the same idea here for the B section. Let me see. Patches, bases. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this thing here. Um, 43. let's try this. See what it sounds like.
Things that I can't change.
Maybe it could be room for like a different type of sound there on that last beat.
Things that I can't.
I forgot that I think that this was some of the sound design I was using originally. I gotta go back to some older versions because maybe there already was a drop like idea that I had sketched that I liked enough to pursue.
I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that that riff.
Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again, no, I am. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I.
Hold on, that's quite a bit louder than it should be. Let's try just doing a little bit of cutoff automation here for the time being. That sounds pretty terrible. Wait, what? Why does it sound like that now? All right. I think maybe we need a filter after all this. Let's go like this. Yeah, the roar is doing a lot of work as well here. I forgot about that. Maybe I can try to work more within, like natively within Serum, and otherwise, it's gonna be harder to control the articulation and stuff. But damn, that was doing a lot of work on this sound. There's a lot of really nice harmonics coming through from...
Things that I can't change, so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can.
I could do an envelope follower, I guess, and use that to trigger the frequency. Let me try to do that. Been meaning to use those more often. Huh, it feels a bit delayed, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I guess let's not do that.
Things that I can't change, so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change, so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't 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 change.
I forgot about those octave movements. That's nice. I feel like I'm getting like what's the opposite of analysis paralysis? It's like option overwhelmed by all the different directions this song could go.
Change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
mind, like, it's kind of a cool little riff. A variation of what I had written originally for that drop, but... Well, at the very least, I need a macro that can just tame some of what's happening here. Some of the aggression in the sound. So maybe I can at least achieve that here. It's actually not terrible sounding. It's a little bit clicky, but... Alright.
Never again, know who I am. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
I like that. It's a cool riff. But I almost like the sustained version is cool too, though.
Never again, know who I am. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
Actually, those higher octaves don't sound terrible. It's a bit harsh, but... Yeah, I don't know. The sustained one definitely feels the easiest to to digest. Let's see. Let's just try recording some of this, I suppose. Going full circle back to the original direction. Maybe it's a sign though that that's just the better writing for the song.
Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change.
Okay. A little bit of automation here. Let's record this.
Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
Okay. Let's figure out what to do with the low end here.
Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change. Things that I
All right, let's record something rough.
things that I can't change.
Kind of want some sound design here. Actually, let's quantize this real quick. Let's just like have that one note there. I don't know if this is.
Things that I can't change.
Get some reverb throw on this thing here. Where is it? Reverb. Just something simple.
Things that I can't change. I can't change. Things that I can't change. I can't change.
Why does that sound so weird? Hold on. This is like a little too early in the processing chain, I think. There's some weird stuff going on with it.
Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
I kind of like this, actually. It's starting to grow on me some more again.
Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with
Okay, this sound actually sounds pretty bad. Let's get rid of that for now.
change. so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I've come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change.
I almost want like... Nah, never mind. I don't know what this was used for, but we don't need that. All right. We getting tired of this yet? I actually think that hold on, let me try to just want to try to figure out how to get this sound to be a little bit more interesting. I think a little bit more distortion could be nice on this though. Not sounding particularly good here. Let's try something a bit more subtle. Where's that young saturator at? All right. I don't really want to spend too much time on this. Let's just throw a little bit of reverb on here leading into that downbeat and then try to keep moving here. I think I'm going to add a second like lead layer on top of that distorted electric guitar like power chord thing. That's fine for now. I should reinstall Spire. I feel like they have a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of presets that I think would actually work really well here. Although, I feel like I could probably repurpose this a little bit to match what I'm looking for. I do like having another layer here. I don't know if this is it, but...
Things that I can't change.
Damn, I wish I could play these at the same time somehow. I don't know that I can. I can maybe... I can kind of do it at the same time. Hold on. Let's, which one do I link to which keyboard? Okay, let's go like this. And like this.
It won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change.
Doesn't sound that bad together.
I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't
All right, let's just try to roll with that.
change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
Oh, wait. I gotta go like this.
Things that I can't change.
I think that's fine. Thanks for the follows, Intrix. And what's going on? I remember a long time ago you asked if you should have a live version of songs in your album, if I'm not mistaken. Is that still on the table? Because it'd be awesome. It's an interesting thought, yeah. I think right now, I feel like I'm really, like my bandwidth is like super spoken for. So I think maybe after the album is done, then I can try to like move towards thinking about something like that. The problem is I also have my sketch journal volume 1 that I want to get out too. So that's a big thing I want to be doing this year as well. Okay, well, let's try to see what could happen after this section here. Okay. Actually, what I'm thinking is maybe I'll duplicate this patch here, and I want to try something out. Mm. I was gonna try to have the vocal pop back in here, I think.
So even if I fade away, so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change, things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change.
Yeah, so that's one possible direction for the drop. Definitely like matches, like there's like an angstiness to it that feels like it's appropriate for the lyrics.
So even if I so even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change, things that I can't change.
I think I gotta change this tiny bit. All right, not perfect, but we can use it. I think we want these here. Bum, 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 bum.
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change, things that I can't, things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change.
I like this a lot too. Could be a cooler like post-drop chorus type thing.
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't it's our time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again, I know who I am. Things that I can change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change.
Yeah, I forgot the chord progression was slightly different originally.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right.
I kind of want some like hi-hats that sound like they're sampled, like a little bit of vinyl crackling, kind of like. Let's see what hi-hats I had here.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right.
I'll just load some extra samples here for me to play with. I think this one sounds kind of dirty and messy, which I like.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices,
Kind of like that one
wasn't
as well.
sure if they're right. I was hearing voices,
I like this one as well.
wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices.
Let's try it like that. Like, let's add this one on every second beat.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices.
Maybe we can make this open hi-hat sustained somehow. Where's that sample? Yeah, where's the fade at? Wait, why can't I fade it? Huh. Why is there no crossfading on this? There's got to be some simple thing I'm forgetting about that should allow me to crossfade here. Controls. Let's see, crossfade amount. The loop crossfade amount displayed as a percentage. Only available when warp mode is off. Oh, I see, okay. Huh. Wonder why. Doesn't sound very good, to be honest. Yeah, we might have to find it something else. It's all right.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices.
These are almost not really hi-hats, but more just like Foley, which is actually kind of nice.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing.
Yeah, these are nice too. Maybe we could find a good sustained open hi-hat. Let's type open. I actually really like the sound of that, but I don't. It's kind of tough to find one that actually works well when it's being looped. Might be able to get away with this one. Probably not.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right.
Actually, kinda, yeah.
Wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices,
all right.
Wasn't sure if
good enough for now.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices,
okay.
Wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of a scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning. Me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. over this. Letting a sinking ship taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out. Time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship taking me down with it, drowning me out. Letting a sinking ship taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out. Time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out. Time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out. Time to get over this. Letting a sinking ship taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out. Time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am. Things that I can't change.
All right. Trying to think about how I'm feeling about this intro. It's sounding okay. Not sure how I feel about the vocals being so upfront.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind.
Wait a minute. Where are the vocals? It's not this one. That's...
I was hearing voices.
Oh, it is. Wait. Wait a minute. What the hell is going on with this chain? The utility is turning... Oh, weird. What was I doing?
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind.
What was this chain? Is just straight up not doing anything.
I was hearing voices.
Let's delete that.
Wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder.
I think we can potentially have some more atmospheric stuff going on. There's totally room for some interesting like little bleeps and bloops and just weird stuff. Let's just like browse around a little bit, see if we can find any interesting sounds. What's up, first time chatter? How's it going, little cake? That's kind of cool. I haven't thrown an ARP on something in a hot minute. Let me bust out the old arpeggiator.
We got a new follower.
Yo, what's up, Gwen? Thanks for the follow. kind of cool.
I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. I was hearing voices.
I don't mind it as like some kind of additional element to create some tension and things like that. Let's try to record a take of this.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right.
It's not bad. The macro, I'd like to make the sound more less noticeable.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship.
Okay, I think I do feel like some kind of Reese type movement would be really cool in the low end instead of this like acoustic trillion bass.
Something looming over, feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship.
So maybe let's make room for something like that. Let's grab this. That might be a bit overkill for that early in the song, but we'll tame it.
Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again, no. Something looming over, feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out, time to get over this.
Okay, we're gonna use this as like the bass, just like the MIDI for this riff, and then we're gonna try to automate this a bunch. Try to get some of the articulation that in here that might make it more interesting. Let's make sure it's being sidechained too.
Letting a sinking ship.
Let's see. Let's get this low cut going. Okay, and then let's get a auto filter for this, the high end stuff. Let's go like this. Whoa. The hell? Oh, there we go. Okay. I think one of the kitties is outside of the door.
Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this, taking a hold of this, taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me, never again know who I am, things that I can't change.
Okay, so maybe I do.
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms. Never again know who I am, things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change.
Yeah.
Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this, taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me.
One thing I was thinking could be cool is maybe let's add here. Let's create another chain here and let's add a pitch monster to this one. We gotta do follow up. Yo, thank you for the follow, Paiwiku. Hey man, that is me. It is I. What was? Oh yeah. Let's get some MIDI going here and route that into let's see, new Vox 13. Wait. First core. Nice. Okay. Oh my god. Oh yeah. We gotta do follow up. Yo. What up, the DJ Sparta? Thank you for the follow. What's going on, Lip Balm? Your name actually, dude, I kind of need some lip balm right now. My lips are dry. It is dry as hell in Wisconsin. I get zapped by everything in this house, even though I've got freaking humidifiers blasting 24/7. I mean, part of that might be some kind of issue with my house, but that's a different combo. Okay, so switch this to MIDI.
Letting a sinking ship.
Beautiful. Hold on. What? Trying to think. Wait, what? Why does it sound... Why does it sound so weird?
Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something over, feeling of.
Oh, I had to switch it to vocoder. That's why.
Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of a scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down.
I thought maybe I could double it, but maybe that's not the way to go. Maybe I could more like... Maybe there's a different way to use this. I could like see what it sounds like just as a supporting harmony thing.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of a scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it. Drowning me out, figure this out. Time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am.
Hey, it sounds kind of cool there.
Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am. Things that I can't change.
Well, let's try this earlier.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of a scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it. Drowning me out, figure this out. Time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am.
Actually, this is giving me some ideas. What if we'd experimented with this stuff for like drop stuff potentially? If we rendered out just the pitch monster layer, it could be cool to have some like vocoded vocal chops to mess around with. But let me try experimenting with this a little bit more, because I'm kind of enjoying trying to find the right voicings for some of these harmonies.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of a scribe.
One sec. Let me solo this for a moment.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of a scribe.
That doesn't sound bad, I feel like.
Letting a sinking ship, letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it. Drowning me out, figure this out. Time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am.
Doesn't... I don't know if it works in the context of the rest of the song, but... I don't know.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine.
I'm just gonna record it for now, and... maybe I'll tame it a little bit, mix it in.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was eating choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling I'll describe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me, never again know who I am. Things that I can't change.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna copy this pitch monster. Yeah, never thought about that, but you're right. Coffee can totally dry out your lips.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over.
All right, let's use the clean vocal take as a sidechain input for this compactor on the pitch monster vocal. So it's around 10. Verse, let's go up here. Verse pre, yep. And let's select post or pre effects. No, post effects for this one. Right? I think that's right.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling I'll describe. I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine.
Actually, I don't mind that.
Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me, never again know who I am.
I could maybe automate the volume on it as well a little bit to try to like emphasize it in certain areas.
Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out, figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me.
All right, nice. So let's copy this pitch monster over here. Let's group this, paste this pitch monster in here, and then route this into the chorus pitch monster. Boom. Let's turn off this compactor for now.
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away.
Let me solo the vocals for a moment here.
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that
That's pretty cool. I feel like we can... Why don't we just capture that audio and, you know, we could just have it to mess around with at some point. So let's go input, choir, or chorus, rather. We'll just record a few takes, because why not?
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change.
Why is that not... Oh, that's right. I need to arm that.
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change.
All right, we have a few little things here to play with. Got a few random takes. Let's take a listen to... I think there is... We could actually chop one of these up. So maybe... Let's duplicate this, actually. Mute this, and then we'll Control J this. Or Command J, I guess. I'm a Mac boy now. I should know these things. And then let's slice this. Okay. Maybe we can do something with these slices. Definitely some cool chops in here. I'm actually liking playing around with them even without any other sounds going on. Definitely these two chops sound particularly good, I think. It's it would be a very different drop direction if we were to do that, but yeah, I don't know. It's gotta throw paint at the wall, you know. It's just how these things go.
I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that
It's a different chord progression too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Let me try to control these dynamics a tiny bit. It goes kind of hard though. I like those chops. Okay, some of these are still a lot louder than the others. Let's see.
I have come to terms with things I could change. Things that I can't
Man, that is fun to mess with those. It's like, I think it's particularly fun because it's kind of like cutting up the chords, obviously, but then there's like the phonetic quality to it from it being vocoded, not just a chord synth. Thanks for the save reminder. I don't really know what to save this as. Let's just fade away. Oh, okay. So I gotta change that project file name. Let me check something else. I'm gonna see if maybe I can mute some of the things that are kind of outlining the chord progression in the intro.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind.
It feels like that intro chord progression is pretty locked in. I don't see myself being able to change it to that. But let's just try it out and let's see what it sounds like.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship.
Oh, wait. I mean, it kind of works. It feels weird hearing it in a different chord progression, but kind of cool at the same time. I don't know.
Something looming over, a feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking.
The fuck? Didn't I just mute that layer? What is going on? I guess I didn't mute it.
Something looming over, a feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause
I don't know.
I have come to terms.
Definitely feels a lot cheesier, that chord progression, to me for some reason. Even though it works, it's got a very different feeling to it.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder, whispering to my mind. Something looming over, a feeling of the scribe. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again know who I am. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. Things that I can't change.
I don't know. It feels nice though to have complete control over like the harmonies by just playing piano. I was enjoying that, just kind of like exploring different arrangements for chord progressions. It's kind of crazy. I kind of forget sometimes that these are my own vocals. I can do anything I want with the chord progression, really.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. ever fade away. It won't bother me, cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can change.
There's just so many ways it could play out. It's tricky because, like, I think part of the reason why I'm having a hard time with this is because I really never work with, in an entire top line. It really is like verse. It's like a verse, pre-chorus, chorus thing, and it's like I just never do that. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm struggling with understanding what to do here. I think, I might be doing myself a disservice if I only have like one chord progression. There's just I love chords. I feel like there's some kind of fun combination, like something that kind of still works within the confines of like the song that services it well, but is a little more adventurous than just the same chord progression over and over. So it is pretty fun though, hearing it with all these different chords. I have come to terms with things I can. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to playing around. That chord progression, it feels really Like, it's got an interesting feeling to it.
Never again, know who I am. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that
Let's try that in the intro, actually. I'm kind of curious.
I was hearing voices, wasn't sure if they're mine. I was seeing choices, wasn't sure if they're right. Always on my shoulder,
Not really.
whispering to my mind. Something that I know of, a feeling undescribed. Letting a sinking ship, taking me down with it, drowning me out. Figure this out, time to get over this. Taking a hold of me, tearing it out of me. Never again, know who I am. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change. So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I can change. Things that I can't change.
Yeah, I'll have to keep experimenting with this. It still feels like there's some puzzle pieces I'm missing in my mind. I know it seems like I should just kind of commit to one of these things and just work on fleshing it out, but it's much harder to go back and change all the sound design and mixing to fit a different key than it is to change like chord progressions and keys for certain sounds in the beginning, and then kind of like commit to the sound design and stuff after. That's my philosophy on it, at least. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I still have a lot of stuff to figure out with this song, but either way, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Thank y'all for coming to hang out and chat a little bit. I know I was a little bit quiet today, kind of focusing on these album tracks and stuff, but yeah, some of these darker songs are feeling a little bit more relevant at the moment. Everything going on, but anyways, like I said, appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm gonna call it here, and hope to see you guys for the next stream on Tuesday at 1 p.m. CDT is when I'll be live. I might actually do an extra stream tomorrow.
We gotta do follow
I'm
up.
gonna play it by ear, but we'll see. Lip Balm, thanks for the follow. All right, that's it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.